Tim, I want to get the latest on your company, which you're renaming DTX company to be Flowcode. Explain to us what this technology is that you're deploying, how it's being used, and what the business model is.
Sure. So Julia, there's kind of a few things that we're going to talk about today. One is just the direct-to-consumer economy, which is DTX really focused on. We're investors, and DTX is kind of like Alphabet. It's our behind-the-scenes brand. The real brand that we're bringing to the forefront and coming out with is Flowcode. And Flowcode, very simply, is the Tesla of QR codes. We have built in the last year and a half a new platform for connecting instantly for direct-to-consumer businesses or people want to directly connect. That is super highly designed, private. It has a lot of privacy built into it and a lot of data science behind it. And we're the first company in the US, and we were before COVID hit, to get behind this. COVID's just been a really big tailwind for us. We were on CNBC in April talking about how we took Flowcode and froze our company, helped Mount Sinai grow 10,000 new direct users with Dr. Davis and Rich Friedman. And then we went over with Meals Up with Kenny Dichter and Russell Wilson, and we helped them go from 10 million meals to 50 million meals at Feeding America. And that taught us how impactful our technology could be. And now we've run on 66 TV networks. We've partnered with people like Tracy Anderson, with Bodie Miller, with Lance Armstrong. He's got the #1 podcast and vlog for Tour de France. And we have a bunch of large network partners. We've worked with people like Turner Sports and Good Morning America and other people like that with our codes. And I don't know if you guys are going to put a code up on the screen, Julia, but I don't have to explain our product. You can just use it. If you put it up on the screen, you open up your camera, you zoom in and you scan it without taking a photo. A link will pop up on your browser on your phone. You just click it, and magically you're directly connected with the brands and people that you love.
And Tim, in terms of the implications of this, tell me how you're trying to help small businesses or businesses in general connect to their users directly without having to go through the digital duopoly. You know, Facebook and Google, the idea that small businesses traditionally have to pay them to get access to consumers. How is it that you're helping circumvent that? Because you may not think that Google has a monopoly, but you're actually trying to help the small businesses circumvent it now. Yeah,
so we're, Julia, it's a good point. So one is we're looking at industries that need direct connection help, and they don't want to pay the FANG tax of going through FANG. So in the TV business, we look at a $250 billion business that is not enabled for direct to consumer. And we have an instant product that works right now that's already been tested for a year, and we're launching it today for TV. If you look at small businesses, we've had about 300,000 small businesses, all 50 states and about 50 countries, download Flowcodes and build them. And that, if you go into 20,000 restaurants, 100,000 different types of small businesses, 5,000 universities. My son's a freshman at Northeastern, Jack, and he's been seeing codes up at Northeastern University, which is a great business school, of people putting Flowcodes up all over the place. And we're in a position right now where the economy has gone from full contact to contactless, and we have one of the fastest self-service products in the world to take your business contactless. And I'll give you one great example of a big company that people have been talking about a lot is Norwegian Cruise Lines. You know, they're so forward-thinking, their boats aren't able to sail right now, but they're using Flowcodes, and we just did a big partnership with them where they're going to put Flowcodes all over their cruise ships and go contactless. And I think that is something that when you think about the outcome and the tailwind of the comeback economy for COVID, Julia, it's going to be really big.
Yeah, Tim, certainly getting people to touch their phones and not anything else, the contactless economy. Tim Armstrong, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Julia.